Hello everybody, so this is going to be a short and simple video of all the changes that are coming specifically for Scalecommander for Devastation, Evoker, and Augmentation. So for Devastation, the main thing about Scalecommander is Mass Disintegrate. So every single time you use Fire Breath or Eternity Surge, your Disintegrate will be pretty much casted onto 3 total enemies. Going down the left side of the tree, pretty much any black spells, so this will be pretty much our bombardment or our deep breath. It'll do 20% increased damage. Melt armor, deep breath causes enemies to take 20% increased damage from bombardments and essence abilities for 12 seconds. It's really good. And then this is our first pretty much 2 node options. So the first one is hardened scales. Obsidian scales reduce damage taken by an additional 5%. I think we'll always take this no matter what. The second one is knocking up enemies or backwards reduces their damage done to you by 15% for 8 seconds. I don't think we'll really ever take this. Like, I guess you can take it if you're doing outdoor content, but I think the 5% is pretty much always going to be taken. Going down, let's do the red side. So entering combat grants a charge of burnout, causing your next living flame to cast instantly. This is actually really awesome to have. I personally don't think I could live without burnout. And I don't think anybody else can, to be honest. Like, getting free casts of Living Flame was awesome. Yep, we get that entering combat, and we get it instantly as well. Alright, going down, each second you are in combat, Azure Strike, Living Flame, and Disintegrate deal 1% increased damage up to 15. This was 50% before, but it actually was lowered to 15%. I don't think it'll really matter that much. Usually I don't ever really look at the actual percentages, especially during, like, beta, considering these can easily very well be changed. And the damage itself is not really much there. Like, the most damage you'll actually get is from the stats that you'll get on your armor, of course, so this kind of percentage doesn't really matter, but 15% is still awesome to see, especially considering it's on your Disintegrate. That'll work very well with Matt's Disintegrate, especially in keys. Going down, this is another 2-choice option. While hovering, damage taken from area of effect attacks is reduced by 10%. And then Deep Breath resets the cooldown of hover. It really depends. Again, it's the same thing with this. It really depends on the type of content that you'll be doing. I think this one will probably be chosen 95% of the time. However, I can see this option as well being chosen. As I said, it really depends on just the scenario you see yourself in. But I think at least for this, that'll probably always be taken regardless, especially in like keys. Maybe this one you can take in raid or something if you need additional charges of hover. Although you already get 2 of them from Aerial Mastery as well, so you'd pretty much have 3. So as I said, it just depends on the scenario. Alright, going down the middle. Alright, bombardments. Mass Disintegrate marks your primary target for destruction for the next 10 seconds. You and your allies have a chance to trigger a bombardment when attacking marked targets, dealing so-and-so volcanic damage split amongst all nearby enemies. So, again, there's no real numbers that's like guaranteed to be, but pretty much I think most of your bombardment damage will actually come from allies, obviously, because you'll have 4 other people or pretty much any kind of amount of people you have in raids. I know there is a soft cap for this. I don't remember what it is though. Now, Wing Leader. Bombardments reduce the cooldown of Deep Breath by 1 second for each target struck, up to 3 seconds. It pretty much works exactly like, which one was it? This casualty. Pretty much the exact same with Disintegrate. Every single tick of damage will pretty much just decrease it, so you'll pretty much be having that up quite often, especially in keys. Now, having Deep Breath be useful in keys is actually really good. Alright, bombardments have a chance to generate Essence Burst, and then Essence abilities extend bombardments by 1 second. I think this one's always going to be chosen. It's kind of a no-brainer. Essence Burst is really good to have, obviously, as a Dev Evoker, and the more you can have of it, especially during downtime of Dragon Rage, especially after Animosity nerf, during the downtime of Dragon Rage, having additional Essence Burst, especially with our 2-piece. No, it'd be our 3-piece. Every single time we use Eternity Surge grants us Essence Burst, so having even more of it obviously just the best. Now, the last one, Deep Breath, can now be steered in your desired direction. In addition, Deep Breath burns targets for X amount over 12 seconds. So Deep Breath, I think, will actually be very useful to use now. You can cancel it early, and you can obviously steer it. And as I said, you'll have more of it because of Wing Leader now. And I think this will actually be a very useful spell, especially considering how it works with bombardment. So yeah, other than that, I will probably upload a gameplay video of Scalecommander, or obviously if I don't, you can just watch any other person's videos. Like there's countless videos out there, and I won't really add to the hurt of it because what I upload is pretty much what you'll see elsewhere as well. And I will upload a Flame Shaper video, pretty much going over the talent tree soon, along with pretty much any of the talents that you might take. Or at least skimming over exactly what you'd go for talent specifically, and then obviously you have the normal class tree talents that will change as well, so like certain things are, switched, etc. For now, I guess I'll just go over Scalecommander. The tree that you see here, for the most part, like this is your raid one. Obviously, if you want to go like raid, you go with the other one that I just had, and then for M+, you can either go with the normal one that we've always going, or we can actually do Charge Blast. So I think Charge Blast you'll actually go more often, especially because of Mass Disintegrate, you'll be able to charge it up way faster. So every single cast of Disintegrate will stack it up to 16 times. And obviously, with your empowered spells, considering the tier 1, or not tier 1, season 1, that's the word. Your season 1 tier set, you'll have Eternity Surge quite often, especially if you use Event Horizon. So yeah, it really just depends on what you like. I think I actually will go for Charge Blast. I haven't really used it too often, and I'm really looking forward to actually using it. Yeah, anyways, as I said, I'll create a Flame Shaper video explaining the targets, or not the targets, the talents. And as I stated in the last video, I apologize in advance if I am stumbling over my words. I am still not used to talking to myself, but it'll be better over time. Crossing my fingers for that one. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed.